We're all set? Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the Town of Pownell Sewer Commission Board meeting, February 22nd, 2024 at 5 PM. I'd like to call the meeting to order. I'd like to do the pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We don't have, board member roll call on here. I'd like to do that.
Angie Rowling.
Mike Gardner.
Jamie Percy.
Brian Harris.
Thank you. Approval of the agenda, SCADA upgrade payment discussion, executive for personnel, fiscal year 25 budget discussion and approval, other wastewater updates, public comment and adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Any additions, corrections, questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
We have Darcy, first tonight, Darcy Pruden. Obviously, she's our wastewater facility manager. So Darcy, it's your turn.
Okay, so back in April of last year, you approved the SCADA upgrade at the wastewater treatment facility. And at that time, it was anticipated the project would be completed in May or June, sort of on a right-of-way basis. And we had discussed ways of funding the project. One of the ways was the leftover ARPA money or unallocated ARPA money. But I know you were looking to do that because you were waiting for the VORAC grant for land or right-of-way purchase. So at this time, the project actually didn't get completed until November. So I have not yet paid that bill yet. Your original motion was that it be paid via the capital funding and be reimbursed if you received the VORAC grant from the ARPA funding. So at this point, I haven't paid it via the capital funding. The VORAC grant is in. So I guess tonight I would ask you to make a motion to just go ahead and pay that via the ARPA funds now that you've confirmed that the VORAC grant is available.
Can you refresh our memory, Darcy? What is that total?
Oh, the total was
Yeah.
$26,517.
Just give me 1 second, do a real quick math. All right, so if we use the, sorry, if we use 26,500, I'm gonna use round numbers. I don't remember the cents. But if we use 26,000.
26,517.
Perfect. If we use the 26,517 out of ARPA funds for this and that, for the SCADA, it leaves us $204,840 of ARPA funds. And I know on our regular board meeting, we have and and one of our agenda items is ARPA funds. But there's still, it's got to be paid. It comes out of the capital funds or it comes out of ARPA money, either way.
Right, the capital funds are going to be used for other purposes now. Since that meeting that we need a new roof on the station at NP4, that's going to have to come out of that. And I'm having some discussions with Alan regarding reimbursing some general fund out of that for this next coming year. So I would appreciate it if we could use the ARPA.
Yep, no, I just want to, I guess I'm saying we got to pay it no matter where it comes from, right?
Right.
One way or the other, it's got to be paid. So what's the board's pleasure?
I believe one of the reasons you were continuing to go that direction also was that the work that was done on the pump station ended up being under the original assessment. So you save money on, as far as that part goes too.
And we still have some work to do there. We still have the drive to put in. And when I'm ready for that full discussion, we might have a special meeting just to discuss that. There maybe have to be a change in that. And there may be some flex on funding there too. So I don't want to go into any of it until I have some more details to really give you
Talking about the drive to. For the
new
DEC.
access, the new access. to
Okay.
The station.
Because wasn't the original cost 36 and so far we've only spent 30? Are we tapping? Is that,
For the SCADA,
okay,
just 26.
26.
26,517.
right, okay.
I make a motion to take and pay that with the ARPA money, well, ARPA, out of the ARPA funds as written.
Second,
So the motion is to pay the SCADA SCADA upgrade, $26,517 from ARPA funds. That is the motion and that is the second.
yes.
Any discussion from the board? Any questions, comments? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Good to go, Darcy.
Okay. I think I'd like to ask for an executive session to discuss some personnel, if that's.
Mm-hmm.
I'll entertain a motion to, will there be any action taken after Darcy?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right, with possible action. I'll
So,
entertain a motion to enter executive session for personnel. For Darcy wastewater treatment facility.
Second it.
Any questions, comments, concerns? All those in favor?
Aye.
Hannah will tell us when we're ready to go. Good. I'll entertain a motion to come out of executive for personnel.
So moved.
Second it.
Any discussion, questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Darcy's budget,
yes.
fiscal year 25.
So I was able to go ahead and get the final draft out to you guys a couple of days ago, and I haven't received any questions, so I think I've incorporated everything to fund the next fiscal year 25. So at this point, I would just ask for approval of the budget as presented. It does represent a increase in the rate this year of $17 per quarter. Get them out. There you go.
The 17 or 18 there.
Yeah, let me get the most.
I thought it was
18.
Yeah.
It's 18. Yes, so it represents an increase of $72 per year or $18 per quarter. If you break it down. The charge per EU will become $576. Okay, so
For the year.
for the year. And if you put the $18 in perspective for a quarter, you can't really buy much for $18 anymore. For a couple of meals is difficult to purchase for that, so I'm comfortable that this will cover what we need.
And I just want to make sure that we're totally transparent and clear that the increase doesn't reflect the people who don't use the system, who are paying for the bond on their tax.
That is correct. The bond is completely separate than the user fee.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, so
These are
this
only
is
the people on the system.
only the people on the system, so
My own
property
question.
owners, right, property owners that are not on the system will not see an increase in.
In the bond line.
Okay.
Correct.
I knew that. I just want to get it out there.
Yes, understood.
Any questions on the budget for Darcy? I think it's a very well put together budget. It is an increase, but unfortunately, that's what happens. I'd love to see a decrease, but.
It's the first real significant increase in 20 years, so if we look at it that way, then.
What's your pleasure?
I vote to approve the proposed budget as stated.
Second,
Does anybody have any questions or any discussion for Darcy on the budget? We've already done that. You just want to open it up again in case somebody
I
has
want to
another
say
question.
the final number. I don't have it in front of me.
Final fiscal year budget. I'm gonna let you do that, Darcy.
Okay, it's $417,000,
66.
466. Thank you.
Total budget is 417, 466 for fiscal year 25 for the wastewater treatment facility.
Which represents $576 per EU per year.
Thank you.
Which is an increase, it looks like from 504.
Correct.
Oh, it's over there. It's over, I didn't even say that, I was just doing math in my head. Perfect. I have a, thanks, Darsh, for that. I have a motion and I have a second. All those in favor?
I,
Okay, I will have, just pass that around and there's signature place for you to attest and for them as well. And also going along with that is our updated schedule of rates and fees. And we just update that with the new rate on it. Nothing else has changed, but I'll just have you guys sign that as well. And Tara can keep the original and I'll get a copy and then we can put that in our books with all of our documents so that we're all on the same page if there's questions that are asked.
Any other wastewater updates, Darsh?
No, I think we've covered everything for tonight. Thank you.
All right. What public comment? We have any public comment, Hannah? So I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
All those in favor?
I.
Aye.
Aye.